What's up everyone, welcome to a short Q&A video where I'm answering the most frequently asked questions. First question is gonna be how to stay lean while lean bulking or while bulking. Now, usually you hear keep your calorie surplus reasonable, so under 500 calories. Now I want to go into more detail and give you two other tips. So first one gonna be, of course, keep your calorie surplus. Yeah, I like to bulk on let's say 200 calories, because 500 calories where you're gaining 1 pound per week is just way too much, especially if you've been bulking or better said lifting for a while. So a tip that I want to give you is do some cardio even when you're bulking. Most people take this as an excuse, like in the off season, I don't do any cardio. Studies have shown that people who are active, who are doing cardio, so who are doing athletic activities outside of the gym, tend to stay leaner when bulking, because it functions like this. If you're, let's say, in a 500 calorie surplus, your body will then decide how much of this is going towards building new muscle tissue and how much is going to your fat stores. How much of that energy will be stored as fat. And if you're active in general, your body tends to store less of these excess calories in your fat stores and is going to build more muscle mass. So more of these excess calories is going towards building new lean tissue, which is what you want. My second tip is try to stay reasonably lean during your bulk, because again, studies show that the leaner you are, the less likely you are to store excess calories as fat, especially if those excess calories or your whole diet is consisting of a high amount of carbohydrates and moderate to low fat. So, first of all, to summarize, keep your calorie surplus small. Second of all, do some cardio even in the off season. And thirdly, don't bulk up to 20 or more % body fat. Question I frequently get asked, especially since I'm a student, is how to go about training if you're very busy. So for example, usually at the end of the semester you have a lot of exams to prep for, and so you're really busy studying and don't have a lot of time to go to the gym. The thing I recommend is, if you, let's say, usually you're going to the gym 5 times a week, I would advise everyone to switch to a full body routine that you're executing 3 times a week. So let's say Monday, Wednesday, Friday. This way you're saving up a lot of time and you have more time to study. Also, in the worst case scenario, what you can also do is train full body only 2 times a week. So you will train, take 2 days off, train again, take 3 days off. And I've had clients successfully train on a full body training program where they only go into the gym 2 times a week for 1.5 hours. And you can't tell me that you can't find 2 times 1.5 hours to go to the gym. The next question is, how long should you bulk and cut for? Now here, I like to, if you guys have been following me, you know that I cut pretty drastically and for short periods of time. So the perfect scenario, in my opinion, for most people would be to bulk for 8 to 10 months, and then you can also do 1 or 2 mini cuts if you're getting a little too fluffy. Mini cuts of 3 to 4 weeks max to stay lean during your bulk, so that you're not bulking up to 25% body fat. And so this would be let's say 8 months of bulking, then you have a mini cut of 2 months, then you're again at the same body fat as when you started. Then you reverse diet for like 1 week or so, slowly bring up your calories and continue with your bulk. So this would, in my opinion, I saw the best gains this way. And most people are switching around all the time. They're like bulking for 1 month, then cutting for 2 weeks, then bulking for 3 weeks, and then cutting again. You have to give your body to adapt, enough time to adapt. And really also the most program, when you're running a true program, you have to go through a whole mesocycle of it. So don't be bulking for like a month. Try, especially if you're natural, try to bulk for long periods of time, but do it slowly. Take your time when bulking. So don't go in a huge surplus where you're gaining a bunch of fat and after like 2 months you look like a pig. So really, take your time, increase your calories gradually and very slowly and only if needed. So once again, about 8 to 10 months for natural lifters, especially if you've been lifting for a while. And then depending on how fast you're cutting or how easy it is for you to lose body fat, you can then cut for, let's say, between 2 and 4 months. But you should be bulking way longer than you're cutting, because building muscle takes so much time. And especially if you've been lifting for a while, you're really gonna gain like 3 or 4 pounds, if that, in the whole year. So take your time and bulk for long periods of time. So I hope these answers will help some of you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see all you guys in the next video. German Gains, peace out.